Ahem. What is up, people of the world? It's me again, Alex Swimmer, aka AP3 Jumped, and it's not Melee! I'm just kidding. Welcome to the VLogz 147, where I talk about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate! And, because today is the 1 year anniversary. Who would have fucking thought? I'm sorry this video was so late, but I've had a lot of stuff to do today, and including replaying this game. Yeah, I replayed this game on the day of the anniversary. I mean, of course, why the hell wouldn't I? I mean, there's just so much to say. I mean, so luckily I did a first take before this one because now I have a better idea of what I want to talk about in this video, more concisely. But first off, it literally feels like yesterday that this game just came out, and it literally feels like yesterday that I first started playing the game right here, and unlocking Inkling the first night, and yeah. Although the first character I unlocked was Ness, I think everybody who plays the game unlocks Ness for the first time, no matter what. I think that's a guarantee. And I think the last character I unlocked was Dr. Mario, and I think that's also a guarantee no matter what. No matter which unlocking trees that you go for. I didn't know what the unlocking trees were until after I unlocked everybody. So, and also the first spirit I ever got was Dr. Krieger from the Warrior series. So yeah, this game, it's... hell, what do I even say about this game? It's a great fucking game. It almost doesn't feel real that this game exists. It feels like this... You know that feeling where you think, oh, something's too good to be true, but it exists anyway? That's this game. Everything I'm going to say in this video you've probably heard a billion times, but I want to give you more so my perspective with Kool-Aid, just like I was drinking in the last video. I mean, damn, it's just, yeah, excuse me. This game feels so unreal, and there's just a sheer amount of breadth to this game. You have 80 playable characters, with more on the way, by the way, which is awesome. And, even a year later, we're still looking forward to new characters and content, and I am so along for the ride with that. Now, it's been a hell of a year. Excuse me. Man, how time flies. It's just, there's just so much to love about this game. 80 playable characters, 100 plus stages, and counting. A wealth of modes, and I think there's more modes in this game than there have been in the entire series. I mean, not every mode came back, but you do have your staple... You do have your staple modes. You got home run contest, you got stage builder. Those did not get added until later, but still. Super Sudden Death, adventure mode was brought back after being cut from Super Smash Bros. 4. Yeah, you even have new modes such as Squad Strike and Smashdown. When I tried Smashdown for the first time, it took about like 2.5 hours because that takes a very long time after you've unlocked everybody. But yeah, Squad Strike is really fun. It takes the idea of what Brawl Subspace Emissary had, and how every life you have is a different character. So, I'll talk about the characters, because you have 80 playable characters who all, for the most part, feel extremely unique. Even if not 100% of the cast feels unique, every single individual in the game feels unique, has their own unique personality. And no two individuals in this game are alike. Because even though there are 80 fighters and counting, there are more than 80 characters represented as fighters. Because you have some fighters who fight as a team, such as the Ice Climbers and Banjo and Kazooie. And you have other fighters who have alternate character costumes, such as Bowser Jr. and the Koopalings, and the Pokemon trainers, and Olimar and Alf and the Dragon Quest heroes, and even with fighters alone, there's close to 100 video game characters represented as fighters, and that's fucking insane to me. It's insane to me how many characters are represented in this game, period. You have hundreds of thousands of characters represented in this game, and throughout the entire series in general. Not just characters. You got assist trophies. You got spirits. And in previous games you had trophies and stickers. And it's just insane. And even all of the stages in the game feel unique. And a lot of them have their own unique gimmicks. And it's like, it seems as if the Smash team doesn't run out of ideas for characters and stages, because it seems like they keep pulling new ideas out of their butts and doing it successfully. And let me talk about the music. The music. There are over 900 songs. There's close to 1,000 represented in this game. Close to 1,000. Not just, never mind songs in general, but once you add the victory themes, and once you add every song that's represented in a single medley, you got close to 1,000 songs represented in this game, if not that much. And no other video game has more songs than this. At least, not that I've ever seen. Name me a video game that has more songs than this. And, yeah, it's just insane. You know, I love that they brought back Adventure Mode. You know, I loved Melee's Adventure Mode when I first saw it way back in the day. I thought it was really cool, and I still think it's really cool, and a great first Adventure Mode for the series. Now, Subspace Emissary, on the other hand, I absolutely loved to death. I love the story. I love the character interactions. I love the levels. Even though the levels felt generic and not a lot of them represented the game worlds specifically, there were still a lot of environments that actually did represent most of the playable character franchises. Like, you have a jungle representing Donkey Kong, an icy mountain representing Ice Climbers, like a research facility representing Metroid, and even have the Halberd ship. Not only can you go on the exterior, but you can go on the interiors of the ship, which happens to represent both the Kirby series and the Metal Gear Solid series at the same time. So that's really cool. And say what you will about World of Light. I love World of Light. People were very divisive on World of Light. Hell, people were divisive on the Subspace Emissary too. Let's not forget that. But I personally loved World of Light. You know, I love the story might be basic, but the stakes are high in that. The entire universe and the multiverse is at stake in that story. That's the story. And what I also love about that is that pretty much every environment you could possibly think of that could ever fucking exist is represented in World of Light in some way, shape, or form. I don't know how the team managed to do that, but they did. And yeah, another thing. World of Light really sucked me into its atmosphere. I love when video games are able to do that. And there are even areas in World of Light that are specifically based on certain franchises, such as the Mario series, Street Fighter, Castlevania, Donkey Kong, and The Legend of Zelda. Hell, there are even areas taken directly from existing games. Like you have the entirety of World 1 from Donkey Kong Country, and you have the entire freaking game of the first Castlevania represented all as one freaking area in World of Light. That is pretty fucking insane. So yeah, I love World of Light. Say what you will about it, but I thought it was a lot of fun. The gameplay might be repetitive, but I didn't care. I didn't care about that at the end of the day. So, what else is there to say about this game? Well, I'm going to close off the video by saying I love Masahiro Sakurai, or Dade Sakurai, as Etika used to say. Rest in peace, Etika. I love you, and we all miss you, man. It's sad that you had to leave us so soon. But that still hurts, by the way, and I'm glad he was able to experience this game a good amount. He's never going to experience the game in its entirety, in its complete entirety, but I'm glad he was able to experience it at all, because this game is fucking phenomenal. I give it a 10 out of 10. I don't give perfect scores for stuff for no reason. I have to have a good reason to give something a perfect score, and this game is well deserving of that. You know, Masahiro Sakurai and his team poured all of their heart and soul and blood, sweat, and tears into this game, and it fucking shows. The only thing I have to criticize Daddy Sakurai for is the fact that he would used to overwork himself. He has literally put his own life on the line to make all of the Super Smash Bros. Games. Maybe except for the first one, I guess. But every game since Melee, he's damn near risked his health to make these games for us. But he adopted a more strict work schedule for this game. Either way, I love Daddy Sakurai. I look up to him a lot. He's one of the people I look up to the absolute most, and he's one of my inspirations. And you know, I love and respect him and his team for even making this game possible, because this game doesn't feel real. You know, this is the first game to bring back every fighter in the entire series. Everyone is here, but you know, that phrase was coined in this game, but it became a lot more than that, because you know, at first I thought this was Super Smash Bros. The series, the game. It has now become video games, the game. Because you have video game characters who have absolutely no fucking business being in a game together, but they are, just because. This game should not exist, but it does. You know, where some things feel too good to be true, but they exist anyway? That's this game. And, yeah. This game never fails to blow my mind. It still boggles my mind that all these characters and franchises are in a game together. It's almost overwhelming to think about that. And, yeah, let me get on with... I've gushed about Smash Bros. Enough. Let me get on to randomness. Now, the random object of the day, I might have already shown this in the video, but let me show it again. But this is my newest amiibo I got. This is a Simon Belmont amiibo. It looks really good. It's larger than most amiibo of this size, but it still looks really good, and I really love it. The whip is thicker than normal, but it's a figurine, so it kind of has to be in order for it to be stable. Random fun fact: the Super Smash Bros. Series is 20 years old. It debuted in 1999. And so we're celebrating 2 anniversaries at once. The 1-year anniversary of this and the 20-year anniversary of the series as a whole. And that's really great. And now I'm going to have to end off this video by saying I'm not sure if there's going to be a Super Smash Bros. 6. I'm almost kidding myself if I think there's going to be, because in my personal opinion, I don't think any game can be objectively better than this. But that's just my opinion. I could be wrong, as Boogie2988 likes to say. But anyway... if you like this video, then don't forget to subscribe and like the video if you liked it, and ring the bell to be notified of future videos I make. Let me know what you think of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate and the entire series in general, and what do you think of the 1-year anniversary. And yeah, I want to hear all your thoughts. And once again, I'm Alex Swimmer, aka AP3Jump. Thank you so much for watching until the end. That is it for me, and have a smashing farewell. Goodbye. This is going to win Game of the Year. Mark my fucking words.